Hey everyone, it's Erin with Hail Varsity, joined by Drake, also of Hail Varsity. I don't have to say that every time, but it feels like a thing I have to do now. So Drake, we are inside because it is currently a brisk 25 degrees outside. How are you?
I'm good. I'm cold from being outside, but I'm good.
It's actually very cold even within the stadium walls. So if you are planning to be at Memorial Stadium for Nebraska versus Wisconsin, I feel comfortable in giving you this piece of advice right now. Bundle up because even the concourses are cold. We will have a full forecast from Rusty Dawkins with Husker weather here on this YouTube channel in the next day. But he always has the I-80 preview podcast has his forecast, as well as social graphics on Twitter and beyond. So be sure to check those out because it's going to be a cold one. So let's just jump into the game of football itself. We heard from both Mark Whipple and Bill Busch today. Let us start with Whipple. What did we hear from today? The biggest thing that you took away?
Yeah, I mean, a big thing like the last few weeks has been the quarterback situation. Casey Thompson, he feels a lot better about his chances to play. But otherwise, if not, it'll be Logan Smothers with Chubba Purdy out. And then behind him is Jarrett Sinek, who Whipple has said he's come along well. And, yeah, we'll have to see if Casey will play.
Wahoo, Nebraska shout out for those of you from Wahoo. Whipple, if you are curious about his current injury report, he did have to provide an injury report for himself. He said, was it a sprained MCL?
So, yes.
I was just hogging the microphone. He did say, though, that he's okay. He will call plays from the box for this weekend, and I believe Iowa at this point, the last two games. Mickey Joseph on Tuesday kind of joked that was going to take some convincing because he definitely likes to be on the sideline. He talked about you get a better feel of the game when you're down there. You get to the locker room quicker. However, he did talk about the positives of being in the box. You can see a little bit more of what's going on. You can see things developing. So it'll be a change for him, but he also joked that Casey Thompson will probably like it better not having him right there on the sideline. Yeah, that is true. He did say that. So let's flip to the defensive side of the ball. Bill Busch, I will be honest with you because I was working, you were too, but I was helping upload Whipple's video to YouTube when he was talking, but I did hear something about Applebee's and Chili's. What happened there?
Honestly, I did not catch most of that part. But he did talk about the challenge of coming with Wisconsin and Braylon Allen, just another tough rushing attack. You know, they've built some confidence these last few weeks going up against other good running backs, and they've got another challenge on their hands. Obviously, yeah.
I am actually now curious. So we all together collectively are going to go watch the Bill Busch video and hear what he had to say about Applebee's and Chili's. He said something about desserts. So that's where my brain is at right now. You can tell Thanksgiving is right around the corner because I was like, dessert. So go watch that video here on our YouTube channel as well. You can get more from both of them. Any final thoughts having heard from both the coordinators as well as both Mickey Joseph and a couple of players yesterday?
Yeah, Busch and Whipple both talked about senior day a little bit. Neither of them have thought much about it. Obviously, they're relatively new to the program, haven't spent as much time with these players, but, you know, they're keeping their message the same going into this week. No special changes there, and they're just focusing on the upcoming game against Wisconsin.
And if you are somebody who's trying to make something of who you see walk on senior day, that's actually going to be a little bit of an interesting thing. We are not expecting Trey Palmer. Mickey Joseph is not expecting him to walk. Garrett Nelson is not intending to walk. Now, that doesn't mean that they will return in 2023. It just means that they are not going to walk as a part of senior day. And we'll obviously know more in the coming weeks, especially with what we assume to be some coaching announcement at some point. Mickey Joseph did say not to worry about him at this point. He's just trying to continue to just do his job as he has been assigned at this point. And I think those answers will come to light a little bit more clearly once we have that. So with that, Drake, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Of course.
And at least we're not outside. I'm looking outside right now. It has been flurrying. Some people even have snow on the ground today. It's going to be a cold one. Again, if you're going to be here on Saturday, make sure you bundle up. We will be back with more tomorrow from Mickey Joseph. Be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe to Hail Varsity. We would love to have you. You might also want to keep an eye out for some upcoming holiday deals if you're looking for gifts for other people or yourself. But otherwise, head to hailvarsity.com, bookmark that. We will talk to you later.